have you? Ooh, this is getting my spirit. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down because what is up? And welcome back to day number 5. So today, I'm gonna be honest with you. Today has been one of those rough days, and I say that because I just keep. How should I say this? There are a lot of people kind of lying to people, and or maybe not lying. Maybe that's too harsh of a word. Saying things that aren't necessarily 100% true in order to sell a dream. And that really gets, y'all, that really just gets to me when it's like, and I know I've made a video on this before, but it's just like, but then the question is, do people even care? I was looking at, because I spent some time, I always research pretty much everything. That's my problem. And I saw this quote from Tom Waits that says, most people don't care if you're telling them the truth or if you're telling them a lie, as long as they're entertained by it. You find that out real fast. Tom Waits. And I'm like, do people really want to know how to reach people, or do they just want to know how to sell books? Because every like ad that I'm seeing, because I'm in the author space, says stuff like sell more books, buy more of this, rank, sell, like, look at all these. And that's cool. But it's like, this has nothing to do, in my opinion, with actually helping or serving your reader. These are all ads that seem to be targeted towards authors who want more for themselves. And I get it. You want to sell books, but it's like, there's this thing that Jeff Bezos has been screaming to people, and people still don't get. Now, whether or not you like Jeff or whatever, that's not what this is about. It's like, but he's telling you the play.
But the number one thing that has made us successful by far is obsessive compulsive focus on the customer as opposed to obsession over the competitor. And I talk so often to other CEOs and some other CEOs and also founders and entrepreneurs, and I can tell that even though they're talking about customers, they're really focusing on competitors. And it is a huge advantage to any company if you can stay focused on your customer instead of your competitor. So then you have to identify who is your customer. So at the Washington Post, for example, is the customer the people who buy advertisements from us? No, the customer is the reader. Full stop. The customer is the reader. And then, by the way, where do advertisers want to be? Advertisers want to be where there are readers. So it's really not that complicated. It comes around really well.
And people still are so focused on their own experience that they can't think about how do I help other people. And so they're being sold these things that say stuff like that and stuff like that and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, how can I get? And I'm like, don't y'all see that they're just selling you? They're selling, you are the product in those instances. But then again, do people care? Like Tom Waits says, do people care if you're telling them the truth? I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not trying to, it's been a rough day and I'm not trying to bring you down, but I'm just trying to figure out okay, here's the deal. I want more people that want to help more people to be able to reach more people. And, my wife is like, well, instead of complaining about it, you should enter the space with your message. I'm like, but would people even want that? Do people even want to hear, look, you have to think about your audience first. Look, you have to think about how you're going to help them first. If you want to, sell millions of books or whatever, think about how you're going to help millions of people first. Instead of how do I get to the top of the New York Times bestseller list or whatever bestseller list? Screw all that. Internet schminternet, as Jeff says in that last clip. How do we serve people better? And I think that's with everything. Even whether no matter how you feel about him, Myron Golden says this.
There's never been a time in human history when it's been easier to create wealth than right now. But you have to obsess over other people's problems. And see, the problem a lot of people have who want to make money online and they're struggling because they're attempting to get other people to obsess over their problems.
Ooh. Yeah, I tell that to people. I'm like, nobody cares about your problems.
At all.
And like he's saying, the problem is people, and I love y'all, which is why I'm trying to why I'm saying it with such passion, can't get past the idea of getting. And I don't know like how to do that. I don't know how to show up in a space like with the waka waka, hey everybody, sell $1 billion tomorrow. But those things have like thousands of likes and comments. People are like, oh, I gotta get this. Oh, I gotta sign up for this. It's like, boo. Have you? Ooh, this is getting my spirit. I gotta calm down. Because, okay, here's the deal. I'm not gonna spend, because it's like it starts messing with my own nerves, and it's like I get all like frustrated with everything and stuff like that, and I need to calm down. I think what I'm hearing in this space from the people around me and my like own inner voice, which I try to listen to a lot, is don't worry about that. Don't worry about if people are engaging with, sell 1 billion books by tomorrow, get my course for $2,000. Don't worry about that. Just worry about, okay, look, instead of spending all that energy and all that, frustration, whatever, on focusing on what other people are doing, be like Michael Phelps. Don't focus on what you're doing. This is what I'm sharing with you because this is what I'm hearing in my inner minds, Focus on what you're doing and look to serve the people. Be that person that you're talking about. Look to serve the people that want to be served in the way that you want to serve. Because just like you, there are people out there going, oh my gosh, is that all there is? And right now there is. That is all there is. Because you're sitting around, this is me talking to myself, going, look at all these people trying to, sell people that just want to get. So what are the alternatives? So I'm going to pose this to you because it's like we're having a session together. What are the alternatives? So the alternative needs to be, you need to start creating a product that's honest, that still has a price on it because, you gotta, once you pay attention, which allows an exchange between the two of you because no one can do any of this stuff for free and you're competing against people who aren't doing it for free and are selling these high ticket things. But make it something that is something that resonates with you. Make it something that's, applicable, affordable, and accessible. Ooh, you see what happens when you just get out of the way and let spirit lead? Okay. So today's kind of like just me talking to you guys because I got to be honest. I woke up this morning. It was a tough day. I'm probably going to go for a walk because, anytime you have a tough day, you just need to get out in the sun and, get some of the nature stuff in your life because this stuff isn't natural. Being locked up in an office or in a space with barely any light coming in or whatever isn't natural. Could you imagine like plants and all that stuff that are trying to live if they lived inside with no sunlight? No, that's not how it works. We are beings of this planet and we got to get out and get into the sun. So to decrease my stress, which I just put myself through, I'm going to think about, okay, how can obviously I'm doing a daily vlog so you guys can be here and we're going to do some stuff here, but how can I serve deeper and how can I, be the change that I wish to see? And the same goes for you. How can you, like say you're writing a book, right? And you're like, I don't have any sales. Well, ask yourself this question. I want you to ask yourself this question. Did I write this book with the idea that I was going to help people that don't see this material out there in the marketplace? Or did I write it because I wanted to be a #1 bestseller or whatever? Okay. Ask yourself that question. And I'm going to keep it 100% with you guys on this channel. If you wrote it because, and I said that before in another video, if you wrote it because you wanted to have something, then you should be happy if you read it. But I want to work with people who want to say, hey, look, I feel like there's a hole in this market. I just got so worked up from that and I need to calm down. I feel like there's a hole in this market and I feel like there are people that are not being served and I want to serve those people. I want to help those people. If that is you, then you're in the right place because I feel like, look at what Myron Golden said and look at what Jeff Bezos said. It's like the problem is the way to win is focus on service first. And people are selling. I'm not even gonna go down that road because I'm gonna get worked up again. Focus on service first. And if that resonates with you, click the like and subscribe button because that's what we're gonna focus on. And you're gonna see the results. I mean, Jeff already showed it. Myron's already showing it. It's like, focus on how can I help. The rest and all these things will be added unto you if you focus on helping and serving. I'm already feeling better. So today I want you to just leave a comment and just talk. And this time I want you to think about, how am I going to serve my readers? How am I going to help them? How am I going to best show up in this space as a service, not worrying about what anyone else is doing, not looking over there, to like what's his name, LaCroix, whatever his name is, looking at Michael Phelps, but to be the Michael Phelps of books and focus on my goal and not worry about what other people are doing. How am I going to do that? How am I going to help people that are looking to read my books? I want you to, if you're feeling brave enough, leave it in the comments. Like, how do you plan on helping or serving or entertaining people that maybe don't have access to stuff that you're looking to reach? Okay. I'm going to go out for a walk because I need to get out, and being bottled up in here gives me a little anxiousness, especially on days when I'm already anxious. So I'm going to go out there. I might do another vlog as I walk, but there you go. Love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to get this off my chest. So that being said, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm going to put something together where we can kind of dive deeper and talk with each other, aside from YouTube. Click like and subscribe. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to be. I got to figure that out today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Day 5. We're going to, we're getting in touch with each other. And thank you for saying I'm a breath of fresh air, my guy. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll continue to be that for you guys. And yeah, that's all I got today. Be of service. Focus on being of service and not of getting. And I think the rest will work itself out. All right. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.